Hello, you guys. It's Jalen Martinez, aka the Suburban Grower, and I'm back out here again for the second time today. You guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'll make a video, go walking, come back, take a shower, and you guys, I found myself out here again. With no further ado, the reason why I have you all out here today, I just literally went to turn the water off. You guys, look at this orange tree. This is my Valencia orange, Caroline. I named her Caroline. I realized that we have a lot of new people that have joined the family. Thank you all so much for doing so. As a matter of fact, just to get caught back up, you guys, I hope you all had a wonderful wonderful Labor Day on yesterday, because we definitely did. But you guys, I really wanted to go ahead and get you all caught back up. While you all have been out, Caroline has been thriving. She has flowered 2 different times since the last time we were all together, and putting out new fruit sets. As you can see here, we have more new growth on this tree than what she can seemingly hold. But what I wanted you all to really pay attention to today are the existing fruit sets that we have that are just absolutely beautiful. They should end up being ripe somewhere around February, or March. Valencia oranges take anywhere from 12 months to 18 months to ripen. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful fruit. The only thing that I will say, it's not like your zipper skin mandarin and tangerines. They are very, very hard to peel. So I think it comes with no surprise why people decide to make these juicing oranges. However, if you ask me personally, I think that Valencia's taste better than even navel oranges. So that's just that. But let me get back on track. So here's what we have as our first fruit set, our second fruit set, note the size, and our third fruit set. And this is actually one of the branches that we had one of our bigger fruit on last year, earlier this year, and she's putting out again, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I've counted something like 12 or 13 fruit. So between February and June of next year, we'll have some oranges going for us, and we're really just excited about that. But now that I've gotten that out the way, you can see over here as well the new growth that's coming through. Now that I've gotten that out the way, oh, look at him. Oh, goodness gracious, I thought he got me. But anyway, make a long story short, this is what I really came to show you all. I know this is not appetizing whatsoever, but what I am doing here is the reason for how well this tree is doing. I'm just gonna step back a little bit. What's going on here? Look at this soil quality. I mean, this stuff is rich. So what I've been noticing is, first and foremost, when you're adding wood chips, when you're adding fertilizers, whether that be organic fertilizer or composting in place, what you start having is all of this stuff breaking down at different times and being readily available for this tree throughout the whole year, you guys. So composting in place in your pots, it's only beneficial. You know, I have some orange peels, some banana peels. We also have some coffee grounds in here. Everything that we put in here is beneficial to this tree. The next thing, as you can see, I mean, it's kind of not fair to say this, but because I just watered it, but the moisture retention that you also have while doing that will keep your trees operating optimally. last but not least, something that I've always thought about, I try my best to make sure that I'm conscientious about everything that goes into growing and taking care of our trees. And the one thing that I really want to make sure that I spearhead on this is keep in mind that out here in the summer months, now going into the fall, we water our trees a lot. For me, I water my trees, if not every day, every other day for sure, because it is just so hot. So one thing that I want you all to keep in mind is the fact that every single time you water your trees, all of that stuff pushes down. Whenever you see that big water ring around your trees, around your potted plants especially, know that a lot of that nutrients is cycling out to the bottom of those pots. And when that happens, a lot of your nutrients are washed away as well. So those are 3 good reasons, if you ask me. You definitely feed your plants, you get your moisture retention, and you make sure that the soil is not depleted of nutrients. And with that being said, you guys, the proof is really in the pudding. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. I took a chance on this little tree about 1.5 years ago, and if you ask me, it has already paid for itself. It was probably one of the more expensive trees that I bought. Not really expensive, but it was about $55-$60. At the time, I thought that was expensive, until I went on to spend about another $1,000 to plant everything that I have in my yard. So with that being said, you guys, this is just really a little bit of an update. I have been slacking, like I said on the previous video with the figs, but I really just want to show the importance of fertilizing in place. I fertilize in place in my pots. As you can see over here, I fertilize in place in the yard as well. And you guys, please don't judge me for the grass. If I pan left and right, you can see that my neighbors do not have grass at all, because it has just been that hot. So I don't cut my grass this late in the summer until we start getting the rains, because otherwise I wouldn't have a backyard or a front yard. Last year I didn't have a backyard at all. So I'm just trying to make sure that I keep everything nice and neat. So unfortunately that causes my grass to be a little higher than I would like personally. But I'm just going to give you all one last look at Caroline, our Valencia orange. And I really just want you guys to keep that in mind. So for those of you who only like to fertilize once or twice a year, keep that in mind. You're feeding your tree year round, you're maximizing your moisture retention, and all of this stuff will continually keep nutrients in your soil. You guys, thanks for viewing. It's been great. I'm glad that I was able to reach out to you all and spend some time with the family. You all have a blessed one, and thanks so much for viewing. I'll talk to you all soon.